Hello and welcome. This is Chris-Ann, and we are coming back with something that we haven't done in a long time. We are going to be doing a deck review. So I have here in front of me a tarot deck, and this is the Disney's Hocus Pocus tarot deck and guidebook. And it retails for $24.99. Now, it does come 78 cards plus a 128 page guidebook. So, and it's written by Minerva Siegel and Tori Schaefer, illustrated by Dread. So let's get started on this one. Let's talk about where you can get this deck. I unfortunately do not have this deck on my website for sale, but you can get it on Amazon, or you can get it where I got it. I was shopping at Joann's Fabrics, and they had this. You cannot use a coupon on the books and the decks, but they do have sales that go on the books and decks. And I want to say it was like 20 or 30% off when I got this. So check out Joann's. You can download the app for Joann's Crafts onto your phone. All right, let's put this, let's put this where you can see it. We'll just put it there. Okay, so we have a ribbon here. We have the book, tarot deck and guidebook. We have Jinx right there on the front. Okay, so, all right. Seems to be one page. There seems to be a little bit about the card, whether it's upright, whether it's reversed. Does have the major and minor arcanas. Obviously, see, there's the minor arcana. It is a traditional tarot deck with a twist, obviously. So lots of really good information here. What I am noticing, and let me reserve that before even in the bottom of the box, there's printing. Cool. Okay, it's the infamous candle. All right, let's move that to the side. Okay, yes, so that's what I was about to say. Some tarot decks that are coming out now are also tarot and oracle, meaning that there's the information is written on the card. That is not the case here. Does seem to be a nice deck, though. You know, something that I'm noticing about the feel of the cards, it is sort of satiny, smoothie, but yet matte finish, if that makes sense. It is a decent weight cardstock, as you can hear. It's probably about 110-pound cardstock, I would assume. It is a traditional tarot card size that you can see from my hands. Now, I do have smaller hands than most, but it is a nice feeling card. It is not one of those glossy ones that the gloss sometimes sticks to each other. So I do like the feel of these cards. They are nice. Let's go through and look at each and every card. So obviously the first one, we have the Fool. He's lighting the candle. We have, of course, the Magician. What other character would we have? We have the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, love that one, Strength, the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Suspension, Transformation, Temperance, the Master, that's funny, the Tower. I'm not revealing anything about the movie. Obviously, you need to see the movie to get what I'm finding humorous within these cards. So I highly recommend, if you haven't seen the movie, shocking if you haven't, 1 and 2, check them out. The Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment. Oh, I like that one. The World, that's apropos. Oh, King of Potions, Queen of Potions, Knight of Potions, Page of Potions, Ace of Potions, 2 of Potions, 3 of Potions, 4 of Potions, 5 of Potions, 6 of Potions, 7 of Potions, 8 of Potions, 9 of Potions, 10 of Potions. Oh, King of Candles, Queen, that's funny, Queen of Candles, Knight of Candles, Page of Candles, Ace of Candles, 2 of Candles, 3 of Candles, 4 of Candles, 5 of Candles, 6 of Candles, 7 of Candles, 8 of Candles, 9 of Candles, 10 of Candles, King of Pumpkins, oh, Queen of Pumpkins, Knight of Pumpkins, Page of Pumpkins, Ace of Pumpkins, 2 of Pumpkins, 3 of Pumpkins, 4 of Pumpkins, 5 of Pumpkins, 6 of Pumpkins, 7 of Pumpkins, 8 of Pumpkins, 9 of Pumpkins, 10 of Pumpkins. King of Lightning, Queen, that's funny, Queen of Lightning, Knight of Lightning, Page of Lightning, Ace of Lightning, 2 of Lightning, 3 of Lightning, 4 of Lightning, 5 of Lightning, 6 of Lightning, 7 of Lightning, 8 of Lightning, 9 of Lightning, and 10 of Lightning. So the major arcana is there. The minor arcana is broken up into lightning, pumpkins, candles, and potions. A little bit different than a traditional tarot deck, but the bones of a traditional tarot deck are here, but yet with a fun twist of the movie. Obviously, if you know the movie, you'll recognize a lot of really cool aspects within the artwork within these cards. So let's pick one card. Let's see what the book has to say about it. So this is the 6 of Potions. So let's look up in the book and let's see how the book does. Let's see, Potions. Let's go to Potions. So it goes candles, pumpkins, lightning, potions. Okay, and what am I doing? Oh, 6. 6 of Potions. Okay, so Dead Man's Toes, upright, reminiscing on simpler days. You have been struck by a sudden bout of nostalgia. This may be because you have reconnected with past acquaintances, or are mentoring someone in their youth. Allow these memories to be your guide. Reflection leads to greater understanding. Cool. Now, if this card was reversed, it would be present like this within the deck. So let's read the meaning of Six of Potions reversed. You cling to the past like a child holding on to a threadbare doll. By looking back, you refuse to see what lies ahead. You fear the challenges before you and a fate unknown. The time has come to let go of the past. The future will be even brighter. Okay, that's pretty good. The information here is pretty good, just based on that one card. Now, people always say to me, how do I shuffle my cards in order to get uprights and reversals? So you know what, that can take a little bit of time. So sometimes what I do is I make sort of 3 piles. I just kind of arbitrarily put some reversed, some going forward, some going backwards. There is no rhyme or reason for how I do these, but you have to remember that some have to be turned if you're going to read reversals. And I strongly suggest that you read reversals on a tarot deck. Tarots typically have reversals that are present, meaning the card is the opposite of what it is if it's upright. When you're working with an oracle deck, one that doesn't have the major and the minor arcana, typically most oracle decks, when it has the words written on it, those typically do not have reversals. Typically, not always, but typically. I am a fan of reading reversals when it comes to a tarot deck. You see how I'm just sort of no rhyme or reason with how I'm shuffling these. Of course, I'm going to put them all together. So now I made 3 piles. I shuffle them either this way or this way. So let's get that one shuffled. Let's get this one shuffled. And then, obviously, I'm going to shuffle them all together at the very end. Sometimes I do this whole procedure while I'm watching TV or, talking on the phone, doing something, doing something else, so to speak. So let's add these in. And you can shuffle this however you wish. I am not a fancy schmancy shuffler, obviously. Shuffling is not necessarily my thing, because if you've ever seen me do a reading, you see I pull from the center of the deck. I don't always pull from the ends. I have no rhyme or reason of where I'm going to pull from the deck when I'm doing a reading. So that's basically how I shuffle. Now, let's look and see what we have. Let's see if we have them going different directions. Yes, we do. They are all going a myriad of directions. And that's what we want. We don't want them all going in the same direction. Perfect. That's what we want. Great. We did it. So when I'm going to do a reading, what I typically do, 3 times, tap it, that clears my cards. Or I can do 3 times, tap, that clears my cards. When I'm doing readings, let's just say at a show or a home party or something like that, or even, personally in my own space, I don't always have time to do a full clearing. And by full clearing, I mean using my selenite, using my sage, using my feathers to clear things, doing a Reiki thing, using other crystals to clear it. I don't have the luxury of having that time, but I need the cards to be cleared between each and every person. So what I do is I either, and in my head, I'm saying, guides, angels, loved ones, clear my cards so that they're ready and prepared for the next person that I'm doing a reading for. Or angels, guides, loved ones, please clear my cards, etc. It is an intention that I am putting out there along with my to clear my cards. This is typically the one I do. I don't typically do a tap one. I do, but I know other people do the tap, so that's why I show it to you. So I hope that's helpful for you. And I hope you have enjoyed, because I certainly have, the Disney's Hocus Pocus tarot deck and guidebook. Check it out. Like I said, you can either get it on Amazon or Joanne Fabrics, of all places. There is a couple decks there. I have seen decks like at Barnes & Noble and places like that as well. If you are checking out any bookstore, you might see a section. I have a ton of decks on my website. I do not, unfortunately, have this deck, but as always, you are welcome to check out my website, elementalenergieswithchrisanne.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care and be free.